Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play XCOM Apocalypse with me, Silly Lad. Now, the game just crashed on me, so we have just reloaded and basically I've just replayed the last few steps before the game crashed on me. So I basically just sold the biotrans and queued up another biotrans in our engineering bay, and that's pretty much where we left, to be honest. So nothing much to do but to roll the game forwards. Okay, Retaliator's back online. Okay, let's see if there's anything worth us hiring. Any? Oh yeah, 99. That's good. I will be picking you up. Right, so 81 is the current floor. 80, 71, 69. Right, looks like the 69 is the floor. Donald, thank you for your service. Goodbye. There we go. Okay, let's get you to the base. There we go. Jedi. I probably should have put you in here actually, because I was min-maxing. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right. So what are we working on here? This is a personal cloaking device. Yes, it is. Okay. Let's continue. Ooh, this is... I think I'm going to go for this. So we've basically wiped Psyche off the map. Psyche and Diablo. Psyche are one of the organizations that keep raiding us. Don't really need them for anything, but if it gets them off my back, I'm going to pay it. Diablo, same. Self, don't care about you, bro. Mutant Alliance, don't care about you. We are low on funds though, which is a big problem. If Marsec come back to us, we need to have cash for that. So we've got another Retaliator online, which is good. That is good, but we don't have any gear for it. So I need to get 3 medium disruptor beams minimum, and I also need 7 of these small disruption shields. I'm gonna go with a medium disruptor beams just to start with. Do I do that? Do I? Yes, I do. I mean, how many hours did that take? 75. I mean, that seems like such an inefficient use of time. But we need weapons on it. And we also need shields. Man, it's a little bit of a dilemma. What's the biotrans? 35,000. I feel like I still need to get the city back on side, and it's gonna take so long for us to... Biotrans feels like the safest play here, not gonna lie. For financial reasons. Because when Marsec come a knocking, we need to have cash to pay for them. So I am gonna go for that. And I'm just gonna double check if we have anything else to sell that could maybe put our sort of war kitty, our war chest, back up to acceptable levels. 2 devastated cannons, that's not gonna cut the mustard. Yeah, let's sell them. Oh man. We are slightly shy. I feel like when when Marsec come asking for cash, they're gonna want minimum 110. And we don't have that yet. Do I unequip and sell some of my devastated cannons just to get me over that line? I think I do. I think that's what I have to do here. So 1, 2, 3. We definitely need 3. So let's unequip you. 2, 3. 4. Okay. Not great. Not great, but this is what we have to do. 1, 2. I'm just going to unequip you for a second, and I will re-equip you in a second. Do you know what, guys? I'm going to do this off screen. I'll catch up with you shortly. Right, okay. I'm back. So what I ended up doing was re-equipping all of my squad to give them mostly toxic guns, and I've got 3 devastator cannons. It's not worth me selling any of the equipment that I've got there, so we are just kind of sat on 102,000 at the minute. However, one of the research projects is about to complete, which will unlock the personal cloaking device, and they're worth a lot of money. So that'll give us quite a lot of cash, well, potential cash if need be. So let's see. Ooh, Megapole. Yes, I can't lose them. Okay, this is fine. Another base defense. It's going to give us more stuff to sell, so I'm not too bothered about that. I just hope that we don't get unfortunate with the placement of our squads again. Okay, here we are. We've just spawned in, and we did get a little bit unfortunate with the placement of this squad, but I mean, they're not that far away from somewhere safe. So I'm going to try and get them out of harm's way as fast as possible. This squad here have spawned like down at the bottom of the map. I'm going to move them up here because last time we did get a little runaway soldier. So I want these to be able to react if that were to happen again. And I'm actually going to split... No, I'm not. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to split them up. But what I am going to do is keep an eye on this squad here because once they're around the corner, I need them to... Yeah, I'm just going to put them there. That's where I need them to be. Right, let's see what happens. Off we go. So it's Synth Mesh that have attacked us. Clearly didn't like the fact that we've just tried clearing them of aliens after they've been taken over. But that's okay, because it looks like they've got some pretty good gear. Like, that'll be good to sell. Yeah, and they're all just chilling around the... You know, they're not making it past our security stations, so... Come on, dudes, take him out. He's got to be the last one. The last one? Looks like it. Okay. Nice. Nice bit of equipment acquired there. No deaths, no injuries, nothing. Brilliant. Okay, let's see what we acquired. And I am just going to sell everything that we have here. Cue supermarket background music. Okay, not as much gear as I would have liked, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? Ooh, okay, here we go. UFO spotted. We don't have... I have no interest in engaging this UFO whatsoever. Yeah, always pause to display message, yes. Oh, should I just pop out and try and take one of them out? I don't think... I'm going to do it. I'm probably going to regret this decision, but they're really spread out. So we've kind of got this one right above our base isolated. Let's go. So yeah, he's just got to keep dropping us in a status bomb. Right, return to base. There's no point in us even trying that. Oh, right, okay. Sanctuary Clinic. I didn't see that, but I'm going to assume that he has just done something to this building here. Here's the Warcraft music again. Okay, yeah. They did. They did something to this building. Let the fight begin. Okay, so we spawned in on the map. It's one of the apartment maps, which I don't mind, to be honest with you. I quite like these maps. They're fairly straightforward. What do we do? I think we maybe just try and hook up in the middle here, get this squad into the middle. These can push down this way, and these need to check out this side of the map. Let's go. Oh, shit, that is not good. Please do not have a brain sucker. That's so bizarre. They must have seen my soldier, and they haven't done anything. I feel like we've possibly just dodged a massive nuclear warhead. Okay, we've just dodged a massive, massive bullet there. I don't know how we got away with that. I mean, there's a room full of amphipods here, and for some reason they decided not to do anything to us. So this guy, fortunately, he's got a toxic gun. He is going to run in and deal with these. But first, before the game crashes on me, safety first, kids. Safety first. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Right, let's go. One down. No brain suckers there. Okay. Brainsuckers.com. I knew there would be some around here. Wowzers. I get the feeling that there's probably going to be another one hidden in the back there somewhere. Where was he? Where was she? So she's up here, right? Okay. We need to get another unit over here. You best check this room out. You probably would have been the best person to come and check this one out. Not a problem. You've got plenty of time, units. Get your ass over here, boy. Go, wherever you are. Stay. Anything in here? No. Let's just be sure. Okay. Fine. I still don't feel safe here. Something's gonna come out of there. Okay, move up. Who's not been yet? You've been, and I want you to get as close as possible. So just make your way. It must be you. It is you, right. You come up here. You guys are gonna have to keep an eye on this person here for us. Yeah, you come there. You come. Okay. So what was that? 4 amphipods? 4 amphipods down. Right. Thousands to go. Okay, let's move up. And we are going to take our time. Not going to be rushing things here. Get you in there. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Well, I cannot, in good faith, pass that opportunity up, can I? Excellent. I am so glad that I checked that room out. Okay, you better check this room out. Nothing in here, I'm hoping. Please, nothing. We don't have the time units to deal with this. Excellent, right? Yep, You're fine there. You're fine there. Okay. Just save it before the game crashes again. Kind of want to move up a little bit. I feel like something might come at us. That door's open there. Very likely there's aliens in that room. Okay. Where are we? In terms of rooms that we've not checked out yet. We've not checked out this room. Maybe you could do that. Do one of you guys have a Devastator cannon? You do? Come up here. Because we had all of them amphipods in this room here. There's a reasonable chance there's one just chilling in this room here. There's not. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That being the case, let's move you up. Get eyes down this corridor. Okay, and you keep an eye in this direction, but I really don't want you taking shots at anything, to be fair. You know, you're going to have a terrible shot. And let's go. Ooh! Ooh, wow. Okay, lots and lots of skeletoids. Yeah, that's fine. You take all them shots you want, baby. You've actually got surprisingly good shots from there. Yes. Good job. Oh, what was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Oof. Wow. That is some seriously good overwatching there. Okay. Well, I've got to be honest, that was a pretty good alien turn. Right there, we got stormed by quite a number of skeletoids, and we took 3 of them out with reaction shots, which is, I mean, basically just 3 kills. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's move up with you. You can take this guy out. What else can you see? So one there, one there. Okay, let's take care of this one first. Get her out on our doorstep, and then yeah, I'm gonna let one of these guys take care of him, because I think I'm going to need you shortly. So you come up here. And we're going to do that trick where you don't shoot at them, you shoot through them. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, that was it. Right, okay. I was expecting a lot more than that, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought we would be facing more units than that, given that it was a battleship that form the infiltration. But I'm not complaining. That's okay. And to be honest with you, really pleased with how that mission unfolded. I think we did very well there. Flawless, some might say. 0 injuries. Look at all of that equipment. Oh my god, that is great. Good job. Well done. Happy Commander. Brilliant. Right, let's get that back to base. I'm going to immediately sell all of that gear that we've just acquired, because, as I keep saying, I need to get Megapol. Sorry, not Megapol. Marsec. I need to get Marsec back on side, and that's going to cost a lot of money. I need to keep about 110, 120,000 in the bank in order to do that. I hope I haven't missed that opportunity, and, you know, that opportunity will not come around again. I hope that that isn't the case. But if it is, we'll just have to deal with it. Right, so we picked up a few Devastator cannons, loads of boomeroids, brain sucker launchers, don't need them. Entropy launchers, do not need them. Personal disruptor shields, oh, we could sell a lot of them. Do I sell them? I think I do. It's too good to pass up that much dollar. Let's sell them. Yeah. Right, I'm okay with that. That's fine. We've got plenty of dosh in the bank. Post-fight, save. Yes, I do want to overwrite. Okay, guys, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm feeling a little bit better. I felt like the last episode was a little bit cursed, but maybe we've sort of brought it back around again. there's no hope of us getting synth mesh back on side. I mean, we've cleared out, you know, all of their buildings from alien infestation, and it hasn't done anything, as you can see. So we've just got to keep an eye on the rest of the city now, make sure that that doesn't happen again. We've paid off the 2 corporations that kept attacking us, Diablo and Psyche. So I think they're possibly back to neutral with us now. I'm going to check that out shortly, which means we'll maybe not have to worry about base defenses for a while. Let's have a look. Neutral. So government's neutral. Megapol's friendly. I mean, I could spend 18 grand to get them to allied. Very tempted to do that. There's no chance of us getting Marset back on side yet. Let's just pause the game for a second. Cult of Sirius unfriendly? What the hell? Unfriendly? They should be outright hostile. I've got no idea why they're unfriendly. I've never seen that before. Super Dynamics neutral. General Metro neutral. Hostile. Aye, that is a cyberweb. No, thank you. Transstellar. Transstellar are one of them. Another one of them ones that's like annoying to have them as hostile. They're just annoying because they transport your troops, your engineers, etc. And you can't transfer things between your base without them. It's annoying. Soul Mine, friendly. Sensor Vision, allied. Life Tree, hostile. So we could spend a little bit of money to get them to unfriendly. Nutrivend, allied. Wow, we're actually doing alright here, you know. Evernet. Allied, Sanctuary Clinic, allied. This is great. Nanotech. What do they do? I think they possibly build the medikits, is that right? Medikit, where are you? Nanotech, yeah, nanotech, right. So, nanotech, Energen, hostile, 27 to return to unfriendly. Synth mesh is under alien control. Can't do anything about that. Psyche, a hostile again? Hostile? How are you hostile? I've literally just paid you off, man. What the hell? What the hell? You've taken my money and you've not even like done what you said you would do. So, Aziron, allied, self, hostile. Mutant Alliance. I don't care about you. I'm not going to be hiring any mutant alliance, any mutants. Extropians. Technocrats. Okay, so there's a few that would be tempted, that I'd be tempted to pay. Getting Megapol up to allied is definitely tempting. Who were the other ones that we had a chance to get to allied? So Cyberweb we could get to unfriendly, but I'm not paying that. The only other one that might be worth it, should I say, is Nanotech, but I'm not paying that. That's an absurd amount of money. Right, I think we just have to roll with the fact that there's quite a lot of organisations that are hostile to us. I'm not going to bother paying for Megapol to be allied with us. I don't think we need them to be allied with us, to be honest with you. I'm just going to roll forwards. Ugh, another base defense. Okay, so I just want to make sure that these guys don't get accidentally hit, so I'm going to tuck them away. Tuck them over that way a little bit. Because there's a few grenades getting chucked around there, which I... Ooh, 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 ooh. Right, that's fine. Oh, no, 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 no. No. Back there. Is that all of them? I feel like there's probably... Like, that's possibly all of them. Have we had any down here? No. None. Right. Let's push on. Likely that there's one over here panicking somewhere. Okay. That was not what I intended. Right, that being the case, let's move you guys along. I'm guessing the last unit is possibly in here. But it doesn't look like we've had anyone go into this zone. And yep, there they are, right. Mutant Alliance. Let's fly up in the air. If we can. Can you... You've got a rocket launcher. Shoot. Shoot. One down. Oh boy, right, you are getting completely peppered. You need to come and find some shelter somewhere. That will do. Right. You're not going to get anything done with that little fiddly thing, are you? Let's get that thrown over there. And then you need to come down here. You have an autocannon. Come down here. You also have an autocannon, that's useful. You come round here. Come there first. That's everybody, isn't it? Alright, let's go. Yeah, just start wailing on them. Let's get a grenade down there just for good measure. You, sir. Let's drop a stun grenade. Yeah, 2 seconds should be fine. Right there. Perfect. Can you lie flat? Lovely. Yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, right. Okay, you can stand up. And you... Yep, you stay right there. Okay. This is extremely chaotic. Which is normally fun. But I don't want any of my units taking any proper wounds. I don't want to lose any of these shields, really. That's kind of what I'm saying. Excellent. That's got to be the last one. Brilliant. Okay. That was really messy, really chaotic. I'm not really sure what just happened. But let's just move on. We've only acquired 30 pieces of equipment. Okay, and we're back. Let's just quickly see what we have to sell from that mission. Probably not a lot. Only had 30 points worth of equipment. But I guess it's better than nothing. See, what else have we got? Okay, nothing nothing like groundbreaking there. 9 grand's worth of equipment. That's not too bad. I shouldn't be turning my nose up at that. Right, let's just double check these again real quick. The infiltration levels. I know we only checked this like in the previous episode, but kind of forgot what was going on. Okay, so yeah, just to reiterate, we've lost synth mesh, and we've just about bought Cult of Sirius back below 50%. So let's just crack on. Right, personal cloaking field. This is a nice piece of equipment to have. The personal cloaking field generates a warping effect that bends various waveforms. Effectively, this means that the user is considerably less visible to radar, infrared, and visual sighting. The field is disabled temporarily if the user initiates combat. Right. So it's going to give our units a bit more survivability on the battlefield. Okay, now what do I want to go through here? What do I want to research? I feel like maybe rushing this is the smart move. I can't remember whether it's the quantum lab or the bio lab that has to research the alien buildings. I think it's possibly... Well, before this episode I would have said that it was the biochemistry lab, but the fact that this is in quantum makes me think that the rest of the buildings are actually in quantum. So do I go with that? Where are we strategically? Strategically, we are trying to get our air game up. Trying to get our air game up, and we need to get Marsec back on side. That's where we're at currently. We could start chipping away at the alien dimension, but I kind of want to take air dominance before I start doing that. So with that said, I think it's the inversion bomb that basically... The inversion bomb, is that the one, or I'm thinking of a stasis bomb? The bomb that the destroyers have that freezes your craft in midair. I think that might be the inversion bomb. I'm very tempted to go for that. Decisions. I wish it'd tell you how long it takes to research. It only says that it requires the large lab size, which doesn't help me a great deal. Right, I'm gonna go for that. Let's just commit, move on. And how are we doing on our construction? Right, we'll have another biotrans to sell soon. Okay. And I'm gonna do this off screen, but I'm gonna see how many soldiers I can equip with these cloaking fields. Wow. Okay, we've got a hell of a lot here. So I'm gonna go through this base, equip as many of these as I can, and then I will meet you on the other side. Welcome back. So I managed to equip practically everybody with one of those cloaking devices. In fact, in my main base, there was only one soldier that hasn't got what they call the cloaking device equipped. So I'm one short in my main base, and I'm two short in my secondary base. I'm not really bothered at all about these guys in my secondary base. You know, they're only really used when we have a base defense. In fact, I do need to get these guys some the shields, so that would be quite important. But anyway, I'm not worried about it. We've got a pretty good spread there. So with a few more of those cloaking devices, we can then start selling them off, and that's got to be another nice bit of income. Let me just see how much they're worth out of curiosity. Where are they? Disruptor shield. Oh, why are they not showing up in this list? Is it because we don't have any available in the armory? That's a bit strange. Right, well I guess I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait to find that out. Anyway, nothing much to do but fast forwards. And let's see if we've got any useful engineers worth hiring. 88 and 87, that's not bad. Still got some in the 70s, so I will replace them. 70, goodbye. 79, you might be getting gone. 70. Yeah, 70, right. And I will pick these two up. It's a reasonable upgrade. Okay. Oops. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so can't really remember what I was doing there. Oh yeah, I just hired the new engineers, hadn't I? And we still don't have. Yeah, we're still at 1 unit short there. That's fine. Let's roll. Never base defense. Great. Right, I'll see you on the tactical layer. So Psyche are attacking me again, even though I paid them off not long ago. Right, so there we go. We have got a squad down here. Is that these guys? Oof. Right, let's get you down there. Yeah, just help out. Is that it? Could be. It is. Alright, great. I mean, what was that, like a minute long, that mission? Something like that? I think we've reached the point now where those missions are... I don't know if it's called them an inconvenience. I mean, that's kind of what I want to call them. But more than anything, it's just like free money, to be honest with you. They're that easy for us. We don't have to do anything. There's very little risk to us. Well, there's no risk really at all, to be honest with you. As long as we spawn away from their spawn points, we're alright, you know, there's no risk to us. So it's just pretty much free money, to be honest with you. I'm not complaining. It really helped us out in the previous episode. When we needed cash, these missions provided us with cash. But at the same time, I'm at a point in the game where I just kind of want to get over the finish line, and they do just slow things down a little bit. Not tremendously, but you know what I'm saying. I'm just having a little rant. Anyway, rant over. Let's push on. Right, biotrans done. Brilliant. And I think I'm going to sell the biotrans first, and then decide what we build next. So let's go into the equipment screen, select our new biotrans. We're going to strip it of everything. We're going to go over to here and we're going to sell the biotrans. Biotrans free. Should probably rename my other biotrans so I don't sell it by accident. And then we're going to sell all the cargo module and biotransport modules. Let's also, before I accidentally sell it, let's move the Retaliator over to the other base. Yes. Right, so we've got 212,000 dollars. I think we can start getting our second Retaliator ready for business. So let's start with two medium disrupt. I'm going to start with one medium disruptor beam because the other Retaliator has 3 on it. So we could give the Retaliators 2 disruptor beams each and 1 missile each. That seems like a reasonable plan. So let's roll with that. Okay, med bay's online in that other base, which is good. Let's just see how we're getting on with our... Oh wow, that's building really fast. That's excellent. Ooh, right. That's a bit of a mistake. Just had an engineer sat there doing nothing. And on that note, let's see if there's anyone else to hire. Not really worth it. I'll pass on that one. Okay. It's a new day. Nothing much to do. Got a feeling that the aliens are gonna arrive shortly. Oh my god. You've got a light disruptor beam? I thought you had 3 medium ones. Well, that changes things slightly. In that case, let's crank 2 of these out. Okay. Psyche, you're unhappy with recent activity. I don't think I'm going to bother. I did that in the last episode and you just carried on attacking me anyway. So I don't really care. Diablo, don't care. Devastator cannon finished. Are there any ship things that we can build here? There are not. Right, so this base might as well just keep cranking out those things. Devastator cannons. We might be better switching to these actually, since they're roughly equivalent in skill hours, but these are selling for a lot less now. So we might be better just producing a few of these for the time being. Let's go with that. Biotransport, second biotransport is finished. Brilliant. And that means we can now start producing shields. So we have one on our current Avenger. I'm going to start by producing 3 in here. And let's strip and sell that biotransport. Okay, biotrans 4, you are sold. Excellent. Right, we are sitting very healthily in terms of funds now. Let's push on. Mutant Alliance, bro. I don't care. I'm holding out for Marsec, if I'm being totally honest, guys. Holding out for Marsec here. Right, 91, 92, you guys are getting hired. Who can we get rid of? There's still a few 70s. I think they're down here. Oh, 67, right, you're definitely getting fired. Thank you for your contributions, but you are no longer needed. 91, 92, there we go. Okay. Oh, we have too many engineers in this base. What is going on? Helga Zander. Who do you need to replace? Yuri Andionov. Yuri Andionov, you are out of there! Thank you for your contributions, but you are no longer required either, good sir. Right. So, actually, the skill level on both of these is quite high now. I'm quite happy with that. Could probably hire another biochemist now if we needed. Yep. So, I've got a bit of a theory about why I couldn't hire for that position originally. I'm going to guess that I hired somebody and that they were unable to make their way to the base, and so their space was reserved in the base, but they hadn't arrived at the base in order to fulfill their role. Could be wrong with that, but that's the theory I'm going with. YOLO. Let's roll with it. Okay, UFO spotted. Again, not going to do anything about this. I'm just going to hang tight for one more incursion. Let's save the game before the game crashes. Yeah, I'm just going to sit tight for now. Keep my eyes on the battleship. See what it does, if anything. Right, so it's gone into this sanctuary clinic. Let's go. Before we set off. Yeah, sorry, I've already dealt with all that. Right, let's go. Cue the Warcraft music. And let's go. I'll see you guys in the mission. Okay, welcome to the mission. We spawned in. I really like this map. This is one of them ones where the park on the top, they're a lot of fun. I don't know why, I just love this map. I think it's because it's quite chaotic. When you get up to the top level, you know, onto the park kind of bit, it always seems to be a bit crazy. Again, nothing. No clues, no sound effects, nothing. Very interesting, Mr. Bond. Right. Let's move up. And there's nothing down there either. Right, this is very peculiar. Let's get you in here. Just get eyes in that room for me. Holy shiznit. Right. Okay. Can we deal with all of this? One down. Ooh, didn't see him there. Right. That's interesting. Have we got enough time units to deal with that at all? You've got a few time units. Let's get you in. Over here, please, sir. Alright, get right up here in his grill. One. You got anything we need to be aware of? No. One. Let's do our little shoot behind him trick. Excellent. Right. Plenty of brain suckers here. Right, that we definitely need to pick up. We need to get somebody in there to pick them up. You are probably the best candidate to do that. You're quite far away, but you just need to deal with that. Also, there is a skeletoid at the back there that I didn't see. So let's get you in. Right, what can you see? Yeah, that popper needs to die. Absolutely needs to die. Right, popper's dead. Great. We've got a skeletoid that needs to die, and we've got brain sucker pods that need collecting. Can you get eyes on Senor Skeletoid? Nah, you're not going to be able to do that, are you? In fact, while you're stood there, you might be okay. I don't think they spawn if you're stood on them. I don't really want to take that risk though. Get over here, see what you can pick up. 1, 2, 3. Fly out the way. Oof. Right, so you should be able to get in here and pick the last one up. You might even be able to get another shot off on that guy. Yeah, just pick that up. That's my biggest fear right now, is getting one shot by a brain sucker. Not in the mood for that at all. Right, so we've got 2 spitters there. I'm not really fussed about them. Let's just see if there's anything down here. Nothing there. Can you get down here? Can you take him out? No? Any of yous got any more shots? Nope. Right, you've got a few shots. Might get lucky maybe. No? Okay. Can you get there? No? I think we'll be able to tank a shot from him unless he has a brain sucker, and then we are going to be in a world of pain. Right. You just take some pot shots. Might get lucky. We do get lucky. Right, you take some pot shots as well. 1, not bad. Now we've still got a unit up here. Have we? No, is that everybody? Thought we had another unit over here. Where are you? Right, yeah, you've already moved. Okay, so it's just this squad that haven't moved. Let's move up. I actually think that that might be all of them in that room. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Not worried about that. Hey, he's just gonna shoot like a bozo. Yeah, happy with that. There could be something down here that might hurt us. Okay, right. So I think we might be on the home straight here. Come down here, take him out. Pop, pop. Down here, take him out. Pop, pop. That's it. That's the map. Let's save it before the game crashes. Oh yes, look at all that equipment. That'll do. Oh, wouldn't you believe it? It's as if I have a sixth sense for these things, folks. I knew that was going to happen. Right, I'm going to reboot the game. I'll be back with you in a minute. Hello, welcome back. Okay, so the game crashed on me then, as expected. It took me a while to get the game working again. Well, it's my OBS. I was having issues getting OBS running again. But anyway, we're back now. So I'm going to destroy all the things there. We are back from the mission. I'm going to save the game before it dies again. I am going to sell the things that we've just picked up because we've got quite a lot of equipment there. So 90% of this playthrough now is just me selling stuff that we have acquired from very easy missions. I'm sure that's riveting viewing for all of you lovely people. Yeah, we are selling. I mean, we've got so much dollar right now. Picked up another 2 cloaking fields. That's pretty good. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will sell them. I'm not going to sell the cloaking fields though. I think we're borderline in the end game here. You know. You can have that, and then I might as well just sell the spare one. Okay, right. We are sitting extremely comfy in terms of finances now. Can we buy Marsek off yet? You're still hating on us. You are, aren't you? Okay. Let's check the infiltration levels real quick. I'm sure these are all going to be very low because we've been on top of this. I'm half tempted to run another mission on Synthmesh. You know, do another raid on Synthmesh to see if I can root them out. But I don't think you can actually undo it once a corporation's gone to the dark side. I don't think you can undo it. Right. Medium disruptor beams, right? Our cannons already. Now we need in total 7 of these, and this one's already produced a few, so we've got 1 and we need 8. Let me just double check that because 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm gonna buy if I can. If I can buy the heavy weapons control cyberweb. They're hostile. Let's see if I can make them not hostile. How much would that cost? Cyberweb. 117,000. Oof. It's unfriendly. Is it worth it just for that one piece of equipment? No, it's not. Let's get the shields. Call it serious. You can go suck one. I don't care about you, bro. Right. The disruptor bomb launcher. This alien missile system is incredibly disruptive. The explosive force exceeds the retribution missiles and its speed is greater. Fortunately, the range is quite limited. Okay, so I think we have a few of these lying around and I am gonna equip our retaliator with them. So what else can we... Ooh! I am so glad that I didn't sink money into that because we can fast track this. The advanced control system, which outperforms the heavy weapons control system. So yeah, I am going to go straight for that. And oh, sorry. While we're here, I just want to see how many of these we can equip. Do we have the missiles? I think maybe we might be able to produce these in a small lab. Let's see before I cancel that. No, we need a large lab. Disruptor inversion bomb. Okay, I guess we don't equip that for now. But let's send you over to this base. A bit faster than that. Okay, great. Yeah, so you can get 2 of them. We'll put that on you for now. You can have a small one for now. And you can also have 1 of them. So now, not to be pedantic, but let's put that there. So now we have 2 relatively decent retaliators. They might be able to take down some UFOs. Let's send you back to base. And just before I move on, I just want to point something out. Have you noticed that the slums haven't been rebuilt? That makes me very happy. Okay. So again, there's not really much for us to do here. I'm just going to center on my base and fast forward the game. What the hell was that? Okay, let's see if there's any engineers worth picking up. 91, you're definitely worth it. So 80 is the floor on this part, 79, 78. Okay. Micheline Marcel. I feel like you've also been recruited as a soldier at some point. You've been replaced by Joadine. Oh yeah, these 2 teams are, you know, their skill level is really quite impressive actually. Right, hold on a minute. If I'm getting an advanced XCOM control system, we need 1 less. We need 2 less disruption shields. I can't speak. So let's push on there. Let's keep going. The Senate is pleased with the performance of XCOM has increased funding accordingly. Oh, dollar man, we are rolling in it. Excellent. Does anybody want to make peace with us yet? Marsec, I'm looking at you. You obviously don't. Got an engineer with 91 skill. We'll pick you up. Who do we want to get rid of? Let's just find someone with a 70. 79, you're out of there. 91, you're in. Yep. Okay. Excellent. Right, so, I mean, there's 1 skill point difference between them 2 engineering bays now. Fantastic. Alright, here we go. So that improves our accuracy by 50%. I absolutely am going to be producing 2 of those. XCOM scientists have devised a superior and more compact weapons control system designed specifically for XCOM vehicles. It assists targeting the more agile UFOs. Excellent. Right. I think what I want to do now... I want all of these things. I'm going to go for the alien dimension. I'm just going to see if that is like a quick research project. Probably isn't. Our shields are nearly going to be finished, so I'm going to move you guys over to this base in anticipation of that. Let's reassign this workshop, yes. How many of those missile racks do we have? I think we've got 1 in each base. Ah, right, never mind. 1, 2, 1. Yeah, we'll stick as we are for now, but we do need to put that engineering bay to work. So we're going to have a small disruption shield online. We need an advanced weapons control system. Oh no, no, I did not mean to do that. Oh my god, have I just totally messed that up? I have, haven't I? I had the wrong... What's going on here? What have I just done? I've just finished that research. What's going on? Yes, keep working on that, please. Oh my god, that is so annoying. Right, so I've just fucked up there, basically. That's 15,000 hours, right? I was 2% away from having that finished. Got a feeling these guys are going to come target us, so rather than wait for them to do that, I'm just going to be proactive and go and deal with them. Okay, never mind. That was short-lived. Where's that illegal vehicle gone? Is it down yet? Oh, just go and deal with it. Excellent, right. And can you guys actually come back down to this base for me? That was really fast research. The alien dimension consists of a bleak, hostile environment with an organic city. This city undoubtedly constructs alien craft and nurtures the alien brood. The structure of the building is immensely strong, but there appears to be weak point, which will allow our agents and vehicles to gain access to the building south of the dimension gates. If we can research this building further, then we will have the necessary information to send in our squads to destroy it. We should then be able to gain access to the next building via the organic tubing that joins the alien city together like a giant umbilical cord. Right? So I think it is the biochemistry, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Brilliant. So we can put them to work whilst we work on something else. I kind of want... let's go with that. Let's speedrun this UFO Type 7. Let's see if we might unlock some new technology from that. UFO spotted. Holy shiznit, it's the mothership. Right? We are going to go for that. Oh, or do I go for the battleship? I want the battleship. I want both of them, really. But I think I'm sure the battleship unlocks what's it called? The Annihilator, which is the biggest ship that we can build. Are we anywhere near them yet? Yes, we are. Right. So usually the mothership spawns the overspawn thing, which basically is just a unit on the map that walks through the buildings on the map, destroying them. Doesn't actually do anything in terms of infiltration. Right, we are laying the smackdown on this battleship right here. Right, can you... I don't want you losing your shields. You get out of there. Right, now you can get back in there. Get back in the fight. Okay, right, you need to get out of there. Be evasive. Fly away. Yep, there's the overspawn. Oh shit. Right. We've got to commit to this. We've got to go hard. No. No, you're not returning to base. You're taking that ship out, man. To the death. I want that thing down. Nope, you're not returning to base. Ah, you're not returning to base, you're attacking that. Take that UFO out. Fine. No, no, no. You're not escaping. No. I don't want you to escape. I want you to attack that UFO. Please. Yes! Oh my god. Right. You guys get out of there. Be evasive. Fly fast. You're gonna need to come back shortly to take this guy out. Once you're out of range of this thing. Right, let's go. Go and take him out. No, you're not. You're not doing that. You're not being evasive. You are going to go and deal with the overspawn. Please. You're not returning to base. Please stop ignoring me. Okay. Right, in that case, I guess you're gonna have to come and deal with this. Which feels incredibly risky. Right, the mothership is on its way out of here. Okay, so we shouldn't be at risk now. Right, it's gone. I think it got destroyed by the building. Anyway. No, I don't want to overwrite that one. I want to overwrite that one. Right. Anyway, we actually have a very, very exciting mission to run here, and I cannot wait to play this bloody game again. But I have to put a cut in it there, because I've got IRL things to deal with, and this episode is running on a little bit. So, I'm going to see you in the next episode, where we will be storming an alien battleship. Exciting times. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. See you next time.